Key main differences between composite and aluminum alloy bats are that composite bats are lighter than aluminum ones. Composite bats lack the recognizable ping sound of metal bats, and composite bats require a break-in period before they perform at peak levels. Even though the two different types of bats have their differences, both have different benefits. Let's take a deeper dive into what makes these bats different and the pros and cons of their performance. Aluminum bats. The biggest pro of an aluminum baseball bat is that they are very durable even compared to a composite bat. This type of metal that has been used for decades gives off a stiffer feel than the more flexible composite bat. Aluminum bats also tend to be lighter in weight, which means they can be swung faster and with more control. Aluminum bats often have manufacturer warranties to protect the buyer if there is some sort of defect with the bat. Composite bats. Composite bats are made from composite materials, making it easier to ship where the weight of the bat sits. Composite bats also tend to have a larger sweet spot than aluminum bats and have reduced vibration that minimizes sting on the hands from mishit balls or during cold weather. However, composite bats also have temperature restrictions and are prone to cracking if they are used when temperatures are at or near freezing levels. Advantages of composite bats vs. Trampoline effect may be tuned. Composite bats are made from specific materials that allow the bat's trampoline effect to be tuned more than an aluminum bat. Since the material is a composite, it can be softer or harder on either the handle or the barrel, depending on what type of swing feel the manufacturer is looking for. This flexibility in the material allows manufacturers to create the best possible performing bat. Bending stiffness may be tuned. Aluminum bats generally have a high level of bending stiffness due to their single material construction. Conversely, composite bats offer flexibility around a bat's bending stiffness, which lowers the amount of vibration a player would feel when they hit a ball off of the bat's sweet spot. Bending vibrations are more highly damped. Composite bats with lower bending stiffness vibrate less overall. Still, the composite material means that the damping rate is much higher as well. This means that the time that the bat vibrates is less intense than an aluminum bat, and the vibration is shorter in duration. Both elements are what cause a composite bat to have significantly lower sting feels than aluminum bats. Which type of bat is better? Overall, both composite bats and aluminum bats are good pieces of equipment. Composite bats do offer greater overall performance at the top end of the scale but have a risk of cracking and tend to be more expensive than aluminum bats. Aluminum bats have been around a long time, and for good reason, but since they can't compete with some of the extra features of a composite bat, they tend to sell at a lower price point. If money is no object, going with a composite bat is probably the right decision due to its combination of features. Still, most players would not see much drop-off in performance should they go with an aluminum bat instead. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.